Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6.
Great, set.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Room to run again. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 21-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He works free, right side. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Great, set.
Hurts gonna fire this one out to Smith. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Now Barkley. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Open space to the 35. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their... from 35-yard line.
He'll go play action with Goff. Moving to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. Taylor Decker, the former Buckeye, guilty on that one. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It is a huge play for Detroit. 45 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second down and 8. Laporta in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd and inches.
We go, come on!
Williams in motion. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will level the score at 10 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Great.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Great, set! On anyone, Nelson!
A.J. Brown, taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and
4. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
On anyone, Nelson!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. To return is Williams. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Lions, first down.
Super 1!
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He was brought down by Zach Moore. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Eagles' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And He will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the gun on third down, it's gone. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on first down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
3rd and 1.
Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard.
Good, set.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Finds room inside the 40. And He will go all the way. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Tiger!
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
2nd and 10. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Go Silver, ready? 180, 180. Tiger Hornet.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, They've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might more power rangers. Mine's also dangerous. Y'all talk about race. Don't talk the nature.
No touch that. 73. 73. No touch.
Hurts now. He's got his big target, Everett. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Trimmer, Delta.
A short kick down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Delta, set. 180. Delta.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Eagles 24.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cut. 20.
Williams in motion.
Attack.
On play action. Goff on the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Second down, they need 3.
180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tismal. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Goff to throw on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The Lions call their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Cut. 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd third down.
It's a gain of 9.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Hey, lift! 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 Have control! Turbo!
Throwing here is Goff. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Great, set. On anyone, huh?
Play.
Hey, Silver. 63.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Play.
To the air again. Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Hendrick Bulls. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The Eagles will set up.
Hurts will try it again. That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
DeVonta Smith on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. He'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Get a pause here. We have an injury, and it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. 2nd and inches.
180.
Right ahead with Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
Open man, left side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first down, it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Trimmer.
Again, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
At the 28-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 28-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He's got his big target, Everett. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Great, set.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
13 yards.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Great.
3rd and goal for Hurts. That's going to be broken up in the complete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This is about as short as you can get. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And this stays a 2-score game.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run the toss with Gibbs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Yep. 180.
On play action, Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Good.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a good run there. We'll get him 5 yards.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Eagles are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
And I can tell you firsthand, like, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Like 20. What's that?
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Room to run past midfield. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
First carry for David Montgomery. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8.
Like 20.
Goff to throw. To the goal line and in. Rock right. Touchdown, Lions.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
35. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxuries up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Great. Set. No touch.
Out of the gun. They give it to Barkley. He's inside the 30. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Value goes on. 180. What's up?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he gets this up close to the 40. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Black 20. Turbo set.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. Handoff, Gibbs running left. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
180.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football at their own 40.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation, Mike. There's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
No touch it. Right anyone, huh? No touch it.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. They'll get enough for here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 44 now, here's second and 4.
Trimmer. Hey. No touch.
Here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They need one right now. Third and long. Hurts now. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing a turnover?
And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And they'll only get about 3. That's down to the 11-yard line.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Point out. Black 20.
One more time for Montgomery. And the Lions are going to have it first and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he barrels his way into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
The Lions will set up for the
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here comes 2nd down.
63. Good. Set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd down and 3. On play action, here's Hurts. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The tight end motioning left here. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. Not much happening there, just a short game. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Tonight. 180.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.